program is an exclusive Disruption Network's production.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when three top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
EC Radio, Disruption Networks. EC Radio, Disruption Networks.
Oh yeah, people. Are you excited? I know I am. Shannon's in the house. And it's EC Radio time. What up? You're like, I hear him, but I don't see him. You probably don't want to see me. You'd rather just look at the pictures anyways. What's up, everybody? Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. It's me, Z. How you doing? It's rainy here in Central New York. It went from summer right to winter instantly. Quick. It sucks. Right?
It sucks.
I don't want to turn the heat on yet.
Not yet.
No, it's supposed to get warm. But anyways, it's what happens here in Central New York. It goes from winter. It could be all 4 seasons in one day. In one day. Unreal. So I hope you're enjoying your Monday, your gloomy, rainy Monday. Shannon Fleming in the house with us. Good to see you, Shannon.
Good to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here. I've been trying to get you here for a while now. I'm talking about Fashion Week and all the stylish things you do, and I was hoping Chicken would be here. He's running a little bit late because I wanted you to give Chicken some fashion tips because the guy needs some fashion.
Needs a little help?
He needs a little help. You know? Right. Well, we all need a little help. But anyways, it's great to see you. What a weekend, though. Let me tell you, last night, I think I saw the greatest show of my life last night. David Byrne at the Palace Theater. The Palace Theater out in Albany. Big ups to my boy Danny Williams, too, for hooking me up with the tickets. But we checked out David Byrne, and what a great show.
And then he's tomorrow night, Wednesday night at the Landmark.
Is it Wednesday? Mm-hmm. You should go.
I think if I'm not working it, I'll be there.
Shannon, do yourself a favor. And go.
Okay.
Because that show is remarkable. Okay. It's like from top to bottom. It starts off really like slow, and it just builds up to by the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, burning down the house. Like, oh my God, it was great. I laughed, I cried, I danced, I wiggled, I pinched, I grabbed, I broke. I mean, it was just, what a freaking night last night at the Palace Theater in Albany. It was great. Go check it out, people. Do yourself a favor and go see that tour. Go see David Byrne. It's happening Wednesday, you said?
I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday at the Landmark.
Oh, what a show.
Yes.
It was. I'd go again. I know it's like the same set list every night.
Well, I don't know.
No, it is.
Is it?
Because it's all choreographed and it's a show. Like these guys.
Well, then come on Wednesday.
I got to tell you what he does. It's incredible. There's not like one drummer. There's like 12 drummers. It's like a marching band. Everything's wireless on stage. There's like no wires whatsoever, and everybody's wearing headsets. And the drummers, it's like a percussion marching band. It's not like a drum kit. And they're and they do all these choreographed moves, and they're walking up and down the stage and doing their little marimba shuffles and dancing, and
so they get people moving. Then people are moving and shaking, huh?
Moving and shaking, moving and shaking like no other. You got to check that show out.
I will.
Go Wednesday. Cheo, if you're watching, book them. That was such a great show. Great show. Blown away. Speaking of Cheo, we had the big weekend with Mo at the Saranac Brewery. I saw you there on Saturday for a little bit.
It was a fun night. It was definitely, Mo always brings on a good show.
Yeah. Crushing.
It was awesome.
Crushing. They did a little VIP set in the tavern earlier acoustically. Had all their morons, as they like to call them, all their fans sitting in the tavern, and the vibe in that place was just super cool. And what a great weekend. It was like a reunion weekend when Mo gets together. And
Mo was great. I hadn't really heard too much of Mo until Nadine got me involved.
Our friend Nadine.
And ever since, I love him.
Yeah.
Loved Mo Downs. So hopefully they'll be coming back.
Huge weekend, though. It was fun. A lot of fun this weekend. Great to see everybody. Love and respect out to my Creative Concerts family.
Always.
We love our Cheo.
We love our Cheo.
And by the way, Cheo says show your boobs.
Of course he did.
He's like, pal, I think he'd like if I just put the camera on you.
Is he watching?
There you go, pal. Yeah, probably. I don't know. He said he had me on the big screen, so. But great weekend. Great weekend over at the Saranac Brewery. Big ups to Saranac. And, man, what a great concert season it was this summer.
Absolutely.
We did like 12 shows there this summer.
Wow.
12. It was ridiculous. There's Chicken. 12 shows this summer. It was just off the charts.
How are ya?
Shannon, Chicken, Shannon.
How's it going?
Good.
So, yeah, great weekend. Chicken was out and about this weekend, too.
Oh, yeah.
We had our disruption party afterwards over at the
Kung Fu?
Car. Yeah, we just kind of hung out.
Oh, dude, they killed it.
Oh,
They
Kung Fu's a
crushed
great
it.
band. Creative Concerts bringing that one out there, too.
Mo did okay, though.
Mo crushed. I mean, it was a great weekend all around. When Mo gets together, it's like a family reunion. Because usually back in the day, they would throw Mo down right around Labor Day weekend. Would be right around this time. But now that there was no Mo down this year, it was cool that everybody got together at the Saranac Brewery. It felt like Mo down on Varick Street.
Definitely.
I talked to our guy, Brian from Westcott.
Yeah.
I seen him at the show, and I'm like, how's everything going? He goes, dude, this is great. He goes, I feel like I'm just at a family reunion. He goes, this is awesome.
Yeah, it really, really had that feeling. I knew one every 3 people in that crowd. It was so crazy. But good times. And looking forward to a great concert season next summer at Saranac. And big things in the works, especially when the construction gets done over there and it's kind of like wide open a little bit more.
Right.
It's going to be fun.
You can tell, like, it's in the making right now. You can see it's going to be a really cool venue.
Yeah. Pumped, baby, pumped. I can't believe it's just shitty outside right now. I'm looking outside.
It's not
like,
a fun drive.
This is like the first day of school type of weather, right? It's just like kind of shitty.
Saturday, I had to take the fan out of my room because it was like 90 like 2 days earlier, and then put the heater in there because I'm like, holy crap, my house is freezing.
You already turned your heat on?
Not my heat. I put a heater on. I didn't turn on the whole heat, but it was like, it's to the point it was super cold in my house. Well, I had all the windows open.
Yeah.
And then it was like, under
There's always like a secret window open too that I'm like, where is this window?
Exactly.
I'm like going around all the floors, and then I finally found it. It's like the bathroom window that you're like, what? This is the window that's keeping my house so cold?
Mine was the bathroom and the kitchen. Because I'm like, where am I getting this draft? And the curtains were shut. So I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. That's where they were.
I know. I still have an AC unit in my window that I have to now
Oh, don't worry. By the weekend, it's going to be in the 80s.
Yeah, it's going to be so up and down. We'll probably get like an 85-degree day, like in the middle of November.
Well,
You never know.
Take it. I love it.
Right, and then the next day it'll be like 3 feet of snow. It's Mother Nature's so bipolar in upstate New York. It's not even fun.
Well, a few years ago, remember Buffalo got hit in like was it October, November, early November?
Wasn't it right around Halloween?
Yeah, it was. They got destroyed, like almost 3 feet of snow, and then like I went out there for a football game, like 2 weeks early. 2 weeks later, it's like 75 degrees.
It's crazy. Always talking about the weather if you're from upstate.
Yes. Yeah, we still, we're still here. we all complain about the weather, but we're still here.
Yeah, we do.
It's the food.
And it's the food. For sure.
And the people.
And the people.
And the music.
Yes.
And the music scene has been
amazing.
kicking. You were telling me you were at Sophistifunks Fest. Now that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Talk about that. Who played? Root Shock and all the favorites.
To look at the Black River. We had Spring Street and my gosh, I can't even think of who else.
Skunk City.
It was, a whole day of music. Everybody, they killed it.
Now, where was that at?
That was at Sharky's.
Sharky's, okay.
Yep, so that was awesome.
Sharky's. A lot of people show up. Good attendance.
Yeah, it was a good attendance.
Yeah.
It's open, so it's nice. You didn't feel like you're on top of each other. You had room to dance, and yeah, it was definitely a fun day of music.
Rockin'. I love Sophistafunk. Love those guys. You guys are a great band. Doing it at a high level for a long time.
They bring a lot of energy.
They've been on national television shows and doing it. Jack Brown's his birthday today, too. So big ups. Happy birthday to Jack.
Happy birthday, Jack.
Yeah. So you got a big thing happening this week. What's your deal, Shannon? Talk about it. Get a little closer to the mic, too. Don't be scared. All right. There you go.
I have Syracuse Style coming up on Thursday. That is the fashion show that we put on here in Syracuse that started in 2010. And we closed the street down, Walton Street. So the 200 block of Walton Street is closed down, and we have a runway built right on the street.
Oh, wow.
And so the tickets are $50 if you want to go to there's a pre-party at Empire where there's food and you'll get a drink, and then you're guaranteed a front row seat. Otherwise, it's free. You can just walk up. You can sit at the Boots Husk and have a beer and watch it. You could go to Empire and stand outside. So it's fun. And the proceeds all, we benefit the food bank. So we pair up with them.
Is that the charity you do every year for it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do you bring non-perishable food items, or are you just making monetary
depending
donation?
on yeah, sometimes. For this show, it's not as much, but we have had bins set up at different of the participating businesses, and that way you can bring the perishable food. But we also are set up there with a cash setup, so you can actually put money in right there, and a representative from the food bank is there with it. So it's nice to see, where it's going to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. And it's good that you're keeping it local, too.
Yep, for sure.
I think that's super important to keep it local, and not out to the big corporations, of course. But how you talk about runway, how many models are going down the runway?
Oh, geez. For this one, sometimes you could have 80 to 100 models. I think we have like 14 participants and 3 local salons, Maurice's Fortress of Beauty Industry, and Ashley's Beauty Nation. It's a lot of men clothing this year. So
Really?
Usually I feel like it's about the ladies, but this year it's a lot of men. So it's nice to celebrate the men.
So there's like this contingency of male models in Syracuse?
Yeah, our motto is always inclusive, never exclusive.
Okay.
So when you think about a model, we don't really put the judgment on it. We want confidence. We want you to be able to walk. And realistically, if you think about the clothing designers, a lot of them, they're for normal people. So it's perfectly fine to get a model that's 6 foot first, and also one that's 5'2".
Yeah,
because
right.
they're the ones that are going to buy the clothing, and at the end of the day, support the other local businesses, which is what we're all about, is supporting local.
A lot of people have gotten discriminated because of their height and couldn't make it as a model, and I think that's bullshit.
I was really close, except for my gut.
Well, that's why Shannon's here.
See, but we also,
That's
How do you
why
get your
Shannon's
models?
here.
Where do you?
Well, we have a model casting, and that takes place like once a year, right around Fashion Week time, which is in April. And then a lot of the designers also now have their own models because, again, some of the stores, they, like I said, they want to be able to sell to the genre of people that are going to buy them. So they will, have people that come into the store to buy a shirt and ask them to model. And so, again, it's very local. And then there's a lot of people that reach out to us through our Facebook page or on Twitter or Instagram, and they want to model, and we love it. So more fresh faces. We have our favorites, that have come back year after year, which we love, but we also love having fresh new people walk the stage for us.
Yeah, of course.
Are you going to model one of these years?
One of these years, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you?
Coming out with a banana hammock.
I know just the designer that would do that.
Speaking of designers, are they all local?
Yes. So for this show specifically, all of the businesses have to be centralized in downtown area. So that's why I really only have like the 3 salons too, because you really can't. It's about building downtown.
Okay.
And we are with the downtown committee, so they promote, and so it's they put it on, and we follow the guidelines, and so it's all businesses locally downtown.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. My buddy's checking in. Jay Stevens wants to know if anybody's hiring a hand model
or sock model.
He was a hand model at one time. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you got any room for a hand model?
It's weird because he was a ladies' hand model, which I don't understand.
I mean, I'd have to see the hands and do I gotta.
Jay, send a picture of your hands. We gotta show it to her. So. It's hilarious. But as far as being down the runway, I think I could do it. Chicken could easily do it.
I'll probably trip and fall, but whatever.
That's okay. It brings good entertainment too,
I brought you here because I want you to give him some fashion tips.
Oh man, well, you don't like the dirty hoodie?
Well, let me tell you. No,
I got the rare Todd Toast T-shirt. You don't think this is a good fashion statement? My gym hat.
You look great. You look great. Let me tell you though, the kid has lost like 100 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Like a year and a half. He's shaved off a lot of weight. So
how'd you do it?
Heroin? No. Just been going to the gym and putting in the work.
Yeah.
And, things like that. So
you're killing it.
Paying attention to what I eat.
Good for you.
He's killing it.
So have you had to now go out and buy a whole bunch of new clothes now?
I haven't yet. Like the pants I'm wearing are like still size 40, and I'm down to a 36. So I'm like,
oh my gosh! So you have to do some shopping.
I do. I hate shopping.
Why do you hate shopping?
Here we go.
It's just such a big pain in my ass. And I bought some clothes recently, and I had to return half of them because they just didn't fit right, or I didn't like the way they looked, and I don't know. I hate shopping.
Well, it also might depend on the stores you're going to.
True.
For instance, there's a new store downtown, right on my street where my salon is, and it's American Reserve Clothing. And Cliff is also a musician, the owner, which is cool. So he also plays the guitar and sings, and then he owns his clothing store. And so you might want to go, check it out and see what he's got.
And see, my other problem was too is like I'm still trying to get down another 15 to 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe and then have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. And
no, but if you bought a pair of pants at the size that you want to be at, that could be your motivation to get there.
I gotcha.
Boom.
See, I kept all my pants that I couldn't fit into anymore, and now they're way too big on me.
Well,
so
then
now I got to go out and buy newer.
We can design something out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah? Like what? Probably could cover a car with them, maybe.
Well, one year my boss and we designed for the Underground show, which is at our salon, and it's the risque fashion show. And so last year we designed with jeans, so everything that we made was out of jean material. So there was some pretty crazy outfits or lack thereof made out of just jean material.
Like what kind of stuff?
We made a harness, bras.
I could use a bra.
Yeah.
You made a lot of stuff.
A jean bra.
Stuff, yeah.
That doesn't seem like it would be very comfortable.
Well, it would be a bra, and then we would cut out this different, all of the buttons, or we'd use all pockets, and so we really used every inch of those jeans for a different area.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you design clothes often? Are you just sitting around the house cutting stuff up when you're bored?
Well, we're never bored.
We're never bored, right?
Our minds are always going. I not so much. I would say my boss, Marisa, for instance, she's absolutely batshit in the best way. And her mind is just she's good at the sewing stuff. So we work really well together. But our stuff is mostly, fun. Like this past year, we made our line out of bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah?
So everything was made out of bubble wrap.
Chicken once got covered in bubble wrap and almost died, actually. This is a true story. They wrapped them in bubble wrap and they threw them in a river, in a creek.
And it started seeping in through the
Are you kidding?
And I started drowning.
Yeah.
And you can literally hear me drown on air. Yes.
Yeah.
I need to hear a recording of
This is a true story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill Keeler.
He almost got suffocated because of bubble
That's
wrap.
crazy.
So when he hears bubble wrap, he gets
He
a little
started to
nervous.
cringe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he gets nervous. So I had to warn you.
Well, I guess I'll put back that thong out of bubble wrap that I got for you.
I put one of those on there like I can see your nuts.
I didn't say for you I was going to wear it.
Oh, well, you can wear it.
But you do these events often, right? I feel like once a month you're doing something.
Well, we have fall and spring,
Okay.
and we have our Halloween one, which is really fun. That's called Syracuse Snarl.
Okay.
So that's October 25th.
Where's
the
that
Landmark Theater.
Cool.
And we have different themes every year, and this year's theme is mythological monsters and creepy creatures.
Mm.
So,
Can you tell me your costume?
no.
No? It's a secret?
You got to come to the show.
I got to come to the show.
Yeah.
Like it's all a secret.
Mythological monsters.
Yeah.
Like Bessie, the Loch Ness Monster?
No.
Are you gonna
more
do
like
Medusa?
Yeah, like a Medusa, yeah. I mean, we're not doing a Medusa, but we're, everyone picks. So we have, my boss and I have 9 models that we're going to use. So we're going to make and design, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
That's a really cool show. And that, the tickets are $20, or you can do VIP for $50 and get food and drinks.
Is there music?
There's music. Yep, we always have music, or a DJ, Joe Nasty. And again, the proceeds go to the food bank, and that one's just fun. You can dress up if you want, but you don't have to. But it's a really fun show. Like the production from head to toe is just the amount of work that the hair and makeup team put into it. I have the biggest team on. It's very creative. I mean, you're really making these awesome looks. So it's really fun.
Awesome.
You spend about 4 hours getting a model ready to walk down a runway for 3 minutes. So it's kind of crazy when you think about how much work goes into these shows.
Yeah, I feel like you're constantly at it just by your Facebook posts and conversations that we've had. You're just nonstop with this. How long is your average runway?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Or could they just be different sizes? It doesn't really matter, providing there's a platform and a stage type
Kind
of
of.
thing?
I mean, one of the Landmark is always the same size because it's usually that length. But I'm not sure. I would say an average size.
Have you had anybody trip and fall?
Not fall. We've had some trippers.
Yeah,
and
some
one year we
trippers.
had a bridge made, and that one, the bridge looked really cool. Like halfway down the runway was this cool bridge that was made. But, you don't really think about the fact of models wearing 6-inch heels. And so as they're walking, then they have to go over this bridge. So that was a little funny watching them do that. But they succeeded.
How crazy is the dressing room?
Insane.
I was going to say, it's got to be mayhem back there.
We like to say it's organized chaos, but it ends up being, we start off with it being calm, cool, and collective. And then, especially if you have models that have multiple changes and they are walking for 4 or 5 different designers, and they're running back literally, taking their shirt off with one, shoe on. So it's insane. And then we're just like throwing the new clothes on it as we're quickly trying to like pin up their hair as they're about to walk again. So some of it is like literally insane. But
Would like to be a fly on the wall.
well, we're getting ready this year in Chuck's office.
Oh, and Chuck. Oh, wow. So speaking of fly on the wall.
Yeah, so we have, I think he said he's got Booth that's going to be there babysitting.
I just got a feeling like if you're standing there, like somebody's going to make you do something.
Oh, yeah.
You, grab that, go over here.
You are not standing. You are doing.
No standing.
We may not know your name, but you right there, can you go grab those chairs? And I need a beer. Somebody get me a beer, please.
The only way I can picture it being like at a crazy restaurant, like it's super busy and like you got everybody running around doing different things and putting orders in. Like that's the only way I can like.
That's
imagine
exactly how it is. We had one of the shows because for the spring fashion week, it's 4 days or 5 days, whatever we decide to book, and it's always at different venues, whether it's Empire Brewery, the Landmark, my salon that I work at, and then we had one at the Hotel Syracuse. So where they would be walking is not near where they'd be getting ready. So that's really difficult time-wise. Is like, quick, you got 2 minutes, and they're literally running up, upstairs to go in the back to like run back. So it's.
And everything's timed, right?
Yeah,
pretty much
like you
stay
can't
on
have
time.
that awkward silence, especially when there's songs, and it's that part has to be pretty on point. Mm-hmm. If you go too slow, the song's already playing that was supposed to be for someone else, or
Now, do you have a wine sponsor?
We always have. Yeah, we have wine.
Wine stat.
Empire Brewery, they sponsor. Awera sometimes sponsor. We always get really good 1911.
Nice.
Yeah, we get some good sponsors.
Awesome. Very cool. Plug your salon, too, the one you work at.
Maurice's Fortress of Beauty.
And where's the location?
220 Waltland Street. So that's located right downtown.
Nice.
Right on the street where it's going to be closed down. So.
Excellent. Yeah. And now let's back up. And you said you're getting dressed in Cheo's office. Can we talk
That's where
about
the
this
models
for a
will be. Yeah. So that's
all the models will be in, which is. Oh, shit, I knew the address off the top of my head, but I'm not. I won't believe it.
It's like 202 or something.
Oh, my God. He's got to be going nuts.
Well, he's not even going to be here.
What?
He's going to be out of town.
He's going to be out of town.
Yeah.
And so you get the use of his office while he's out of town.
So that's where we're going to, because we always use the middle area of that building, because that's right where the runway starts.
So they got to go up the stairs and then come all the way back down to...
Up the elevator, yeah.
Oh, there's an elevator, right?
Yeah, so
right.
it's not terrible,
right.
but it's definitely going to be, again, a lot, because we usually use the barbershop. We're not using it this year.
Okay.
So
that's a lot of running.
I'm just thankful that Chuck's letting us use his office. I don't know. Otherwise, they'd be getting naked in the streets.
Give him some love.
Thanks, Cheo.
That's all right, honey. Just show me your tits.
Yep. I've owed that for years.
Shannon Fleming joining us today here from Syracuse Fashion Week. And Maria, what's the name of the salon again?
Maurice's Fortress of Beauty.
Gotcha. The other reason why I wanted to talk to you, we need a woman podcast here on the D. We're called the D Disruption Network. The D stands for dick.
Well, clearly.
Or dude, or dumb, or duh.
Or dumb dicks.
Or dumb dicks. Right?
Just don't.
Durr. That's what the D stands for. It's a bunch of swing dicks. We need a woman. We have Adeline. We do have Adeline.
She's more of a dude than most of us.
Adeline rocks. And she has her home free podcast. They do a real estate podcast here.
Oh, nice.
On Mondays. Unfortunately, not tonight, but she will be back next week. Anyways, we do have Adeline, but we need more of a woman's touch around here. We need a woman's show, like a woman's fashion show maybe, or something like that. We need something like to that effect where there's... we got the male demographic down, sister.
I have lots of, models that we could always do every week a different model, different designer.
Right.
There you go.
It'd be fun.
We want to increase our female demographic. We need to, because the only people, the only women that listen to this show pretty much are like our moms.
Well, we can't say that. We got a lot of friends that we do, business with.
Our moms and Mary
females.
Pickles.
No, we got Angela and we got Gina.
So 4 or 5.
Some of those.
We need some more women around here.
Little ladies touch.
So what do you think? We got the setup right there, the green screen. There's a little bar area. You guys can drink wine and talk fashion tips.
I love it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? I think you'd be really good at it once you get into your groove and stuff. I think you'd kill it.
We got the back room there. You could use for changing, anything like that.
Fluffing.
The fluffing room.
Well, that's what we use for it now,
right?
Especially for the D line. But
it's more like an opium den. Anyways, we got the green screen ready to go, and it's ready to roll. We just need women to do it.
Well, who knows? This could be the start of a beautiful relationship.
See,
there we go.
That's what I'm talking about, sister. That's what I'm talking about.
We really just need more beauty on this area.
Yeah, right. I mean, look at us. I just rolled out of bed. Literally, I threw on sweatpants and a hockey jersey, and I'm ready to go.
And I woke up like this.
No, you didn't.
I put on the hoodie that was in my truck for the past month and rolled in here.
Well, you've been working today too, right? You were at the salon.
I was at the
salon.
Then
drove. Then thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come down here and hang out with us.
We've been trying to link up for forever. So.
Right. When they got some events going on and stuff to promote, of course.
Yeah.
But think about this podcast. I think she could do it.
Oh, I'm sure she can do it.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely, she can do it.
We need another woman's voice around here too. Can you say? Get close to the mic real quick for me and go, only on the D.
Only on the D.
See? I knew it.
It sounds way better when she does it than you do it.
All right, wait, say it again.
Only on the D.
There you go. So we need more imaging too and stuff like that. And actually, our girl took off. The girl that was doing it for us, she moved.
Yeah,
so
she's in
she's
witness protection
she's a
program.
witness protection program.
Are you sure she moved or?
Yeah, right.
Don't bother contacting me, guys. I'm moving.
Or is she only gone for 30 days?
No, actually, the truth of the story is she's got a restraining order against chicken, so they can't be around each other.
It's true.
So. No,
Well, I mean,
it's not really what happened.
say how many feet does it need to be? Because you can set one up like.
there you go. Right, just a microphone.
I mean, it's 30 feet. Like, I'm really going to walk 30 feet. Come on.
It depends if you want to get those jeans fit, though.
True,
You might.
true.
Right, jean bra.
I didn't want to have to stalk her, but I'm trying to lose this weight.
I'm way too lazy to be a stalker.
Right, it's too much work.
It's way too much dedication.
Think about a couple topics that you would discuss on your podcast, though.
I think a lot of do's and don'ts would be a great one. You know, like as far as like, you know, some of the guys, being that we are, you know, heavy into dicks. Like,
There's a lot of them around here.
you know, guys fashion and like, you know, being a future former heavyweight guy here, you know, like being a heavy guy, what kind of.
And it's probably a little harder, too, if you're heavier to even, you know, and you lose that excitement to go shopping. So I think that has a lot to do with it, which is why the losing weight and feeling better. If you feel better, you look better.
Right. And I also work at, down at Saranac Thursday, I work at Saranac, Sickenburger, and these ladies need some help. Oh, Maran. Like, they, like, guts hanging out. Like, they were wearing, like...
The ladies?
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
It's Utica.
It's so bad. It's like, honey, you don't fit in that. You haven't fit in that in, like, 20 years. Why are you wearing it? Like, your belly's hanging out. Nobody wants to see your... Yeah, I get it. You got big boobs, but that's because you're fat. Nobody wants to see your gut hanging out. Oh, my God. I mean, like, seriously, like...
You know what else is super popular, I noticed lately? Mom jeans.
I love mom jeans.
You're a mom. Well, you're a mom.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like mom jeans? Where they hike them up past your belly button?
Yeah, like I'm seeing these
they're
young girls.
they're very flattering on certain body types. Like I have shorter legs, so for me, it gives them the illusion of having longer legs because they go up longer. So if someone that's really tall wears them, I mean, it's not. I don't feel like as flattering, but it's definitely it makes your legs look longer.
Mom jeans it's the latest thing again.
I'm not a fan. Remember when like jeans for a while went really low cut, like they barely covered your hip bone, and you'd see the tip of the ass crack, and like that was the style, is the plumber crack, and now they're going all the way back up to your nipples again.
No, because right now, I mean, things always come back in style too. So even like hip huggers are back and bell bottoms. So they're all. It depends on, you just got to rock it. You got to be able to own it. Really, nothing goes out of style per se, depending on how you wear it.
I'm waiting for skids to come back.
Oh my gosh, I love the skids.
They were ugly as hell, but they were like comfortable.
Those were my shit.
Has bum equipment came back?
No, not yet, but that's something that...
I think they're out of business.
Who was that, Big Johnson?
Well, you know what else came back that I was surprised to see is the peg leg.
Yes.
Now, back in my day...
The heck's a peg leg?
The peg leg, where you used to have to fold the cuff of your jeans inside to make it tighter on the bottom.
And you
tight roll jeans.
Yeah. Tight roll jeans. Yeah,
I hated that.
At Mo, I actually tight rolled the guy next to us. His jeans, because he had really cool socks on. They had like
cactuses. You tight rolled Mo's jean?
Not Mo. I mean, that would have been cool too. Excuse me, can I come up there? I got to tight roll your jeans real quick. No, the gentleman that was parked next to us in the parking lot waiting to go into Mo.
You're just like, hey, let me.
And he let me. Oh. Which I was like, I loved it. Everybody else loved it too, because then you could see the socks. Yeah.
That's what it's about, seeing the socks?
Well, he had really cool socks on. You couldn't see them. And they looked, his pants looked sloppy. So now.
Isn't that what shorts are for?
Yeah, but it was a little cold, remember?
Yeah.
This weekend was a little chilly.
True. It's true.
It's chilly now. But peg leg, it's back.
I love that. I mean, it's never went away from me.
See, in Utica, it was big with the Z Cavaricis. Did you remember Z Cavarici?
Remember the shirts that changed color when you touched them?
Yeah, the rayon shirts.
The hypercolor.
The hypercolors.
Yep. And then there was cross colors.
I love it.
The cross colors.
And then everybody started wearing their clothes backwards at one point.
Yeah. I'm going to start wearing my 8-ball jacket again.
The 8-ball jacket? The 8-ball jacket's back, dude.
Is it really?
It's made. She said it earlier. It's all on how you rock it.
You gotta be able to rock it.
Nothing ever goes out of style. It's all on how you rock it.
So quick story really fast. When the gentleman that we met next to us at Mo, I was talking about, Mo down the festivals and just how, seeing Mo, because they were huge super Mo fans. And I said that my brother was at Modown and he was in the American flag Speedo.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't forget that. So the guy had said, I remember that kid, of course. And he goes, but he was with these 2 chicks. I was like, yep, I was one of them. And he was like, oh my gosh. He pulls up his phone. His Facebook profile picture was me and Nadine in our bathing suits in the tent, the VIP, and he's standing behind us. He's like, I met the girl that's in my photo picture.
He's photobombing you? Can we back up a little bit? Do you feel, so your brother's walking around in pretty much a banana hammock.
Yep. I was a very proud sister.
I was just going to say, oh my God, that was my brother. I'd start beating his ass. No.
I mean, I wasn't really wearing too much either, so
well,
he was more like, I was like, this is my brother. Look at
yeah, he was more like this than you were, huh?
Yeah,
I'd have to stuff a sock in there or something.
We had a banana at one point shoved in there.
So literally, it was a banana hammock.
It literally was a banana hammock. It was hilarious, and the fact that he pulled it off. I mean,
oh, he did. You all did.
Yeah, that was
happy
fun.
Times in the mud.
Mo brings, the Mo family.
Yeah, for sure, man. They bring out the crazies. That's for damn sure. Love that band. But yeah, you and your brother were all having a good time floating around Modown. We have that footage.
I haven't seen footage. That yet. I wanna.
When we walked around and we talked to you and your brother, and we talked to, there was a lesbian wedding going on at the time too, so we were part of that. And in the middle of all of that, we were talking to the dude from Fishbone, and there's some footage out there. We got to dig that up.
Well, not the one on Fishbone, but
right. Well, Fishbone was at the lesbian wedding too, though.
Yeah, I know, but there was a technical error with that interview. Todd.
We have somebody checking in over on the Twitch and says, I need some legal advice. So if you need some legal advice, yeah, sure. If you need legal advice, call 315-500-NICK. That's our attorney, Nick Pasalacqua. If you need legal help quick,
yeah, better call Nick.
Hit him up online, cnytriallaw.com for more.
And when you call him up, wish him a happy birthday.
Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick. Now, is there a way I can stream eating my own face? Well, that all depends on how much liquid acid you're on.
Eating your own face.
That's what the question I am getting from.
Stay away from the bath salts.
Yeah, right.
There you go. Stay away from the bath salts. That's right. What did you do this summer? Did you have a good, fun-filled summer like we did?
I did.
Did you? What'd you do? Anything fun and exciting?
Well, I moved.
You moved?
That was not really
right, you
fun
kicked
and
Booth
exciting.
Out of his house, right?
I did. Sorry, Booth.
You gave the little bastard the nub, huh?
No, he could have stayed.
He could have stayed, right?
I had tons of room in the attic for him. So yeah, it's been quite the journey taking care of this house because there was a fish pond that's been a nightmare cleaning, but now it's nice and clean.
In the backyard?
Yeah.
There's a fish pond?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really gross.
I'm sure.
And now I have happy fish. And they lived in it. Like, it's crazy. Like, they lived in this fish pond for the past however many years.
What?
Yeah. And now they're like...
How big is it?
It's 5'6".
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of fish are you have?
They're just goldfish, but they're huge.
Oh, they'll live in anything.
Yeah.
Those things.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't, yeah. Now...
So they're living in, like, slime and sludge and all that stuff?
9 hours of cleaning.
Wow.
I had to drain it. Yeah. But now I have happy fish.
You gave the fish a bath.
I did.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Did you use, like, Dawn or something like a
You don't know. You don't use anything.
Nothing?
I power wash that son of a...
You powered wash the fish?
Well, not them. They're home.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. How big is this? So the pond, it's in your backyard in the middle of Syracuse?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's cute. It's a cute backyard.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, I never went back there because to me it was always like a frat house over there with Booth and his boys living over there.
Yeah, not so
See,
much
now you spruced it up a little bit.
I did.
That's cool. What else? Did you do any fun shows or anything like that this summer?
Geez. Going to see Fish next month.
Oh, at Albany?
Yeah. I had a 40th birthday last week.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What did you do on your birthday?
Well, I hate my birthday. And so all my friends know that, and they still decided to throw me a huge, epic surprise party, in which I honestly had no idea. You know, it's not easy to blindside someone, but they pulled it off. I had zero clue. They rented out Maxwell's, and I thought I was going to the bathroom. I was crying already because my best friend did a shot with me, and there was no one in the right side, you know, so that they rented out the other side. So I went back to go to the bathroom, and lo and behold,
oh, that's cool.
there it was. And I was already crying, so I had this tissue like, are you kidding me? So that was fun.
See, people love you.
Oh, I feel loved.
They love you. That's cool. You had a good summer. It's been a whirlwind of a summer. I got one more week left of the summer, and then my summer's done.
It's like a blink of eye. It's over.
I got to do one more show.
It's sad.
One more festival, and then...
What show?
Borderland Festival in Buffalo. I'm out next week. So it's like John Oates and the Revivalist and O'Teal's playing and a couple
that'll be
others.
fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. For sure. We got the crew out there rocking in Buffalo, for sure. Now Presidential Puppetry has a question for Chicken.
Presidential puppetry.
Wearing hat indoors. Wants to know why you're wearing a hat indoors, Chicken.
I always wear a hat indoors.
Yeah.
It's a hat. What is this, 1950s? You only wear your hat outside when it's raining?
So there's your question.
Because I got sloppy hair and I don't want to do it, so I throw a hat on.
You don't
Let me
have
see your hair.
Yeah, she wants to see your hair. See, I'm thinking you got to take him out on a shopping excursion one day, Shannon.
And I'm not going to walk around like this. I just throw a hat on. It covers my face.
Yeah, the hat does? Well, then you need to get a sombrero.
There you go. There you go. So one more time, plug this weekend, Thursday. You're doing
This week is
Syracuse
Thursday.
Style, right?
Syracuse Style. It's the show's at 7:30. The pre-party starts at 6 at Empire Brewery with food and a cocktail. And we have, like I said, about 14 local designers, Midnight Sun, The Changing Room, a couple of new places too. So it's always we're getting new fresh faces in Armory Square, it's just such a beautiful little community. I love
Where's it blocked out from?
the 200 block of Walton Street.
Okay. So
So you can't park there at all. We built the runway right there, and then there's music and the DJ, and people just sit outside. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice day out. So that's always, when you're planning an outdoor event, it's always nerve-wracking to make sure it's not going to, because last year it rained, and so we had it at the Landmark Theater. Mm-hmm. And, my role for Fashion Week is the hair and makeup coordinator, along with Juliana Pastella, and so, of course, I'm worried about hair and makeup. So we definitely, it's tarped, so you have that, but for people to be able to walk up, it's really nice to see everyone come together and just walk the streets, and people have their dogs, people have kids, and they just get to watch a show. It's awesome.
Syracuse is on a great little roll right now, I feel. Like the whole town. They got a great music scene going on right now. They do some really cool events downtown. I feel like they block off downtown all the time. We have some cool things here in Utica, but Syracuse has got that little nudge above us a little bit. They got some awesome events they do.
It seems like, a lot of things that Syracuse does, Utica kind of piggybacks off of a little bit.
True. That's true. Even though they're trying to steal our chicken riggies.
True.
Yeah, I heard that coming back from the show last week on 95X in the morning. Their morning show was asking some girl who just moved into town, have you tried chicken riggies? That's kind of like a Syracuse thing. And like, no, it's not, bitch.
Yeah, we're not trying to take salt potatoes.
No, right. Well, she did mention salt potatoes, but they also mentioned half moons too. I'm like, what? It's a Utica thing. I get a little defensive on this shit.
Yeah, remember we jumped on Raz's show down there, and
oh yeah, right.
They're trying to rag on Utica pizza, and we're like, no,
dude, you haven't even had it yet. And you're ragging on it. So
What about Utica Greens?
Yeah, that's well. See, in Syracuse, that's how they refer to it as Utica Greens. Mm-hmm. So
or the pizza without the cheese.
But they don't call it tomato pie.
Oh,
right.
I'm like,
they don't call it Utica's tomato pie. They just call it tomato pie.
Right. But it's a Utica thing.
Right.
It's not a Syracuse thing. It's a Utica thing.
Right. They're trying to steal our food culture.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's okay. But you said it, though. We're trying to steal their music culture.
It's okay. we steal their location. Like, where you get from? Utica? Where's that? By Syracuse.
Yeah, right. And still, people still think it's downstate. Yes.
Where you take a pee when you're going from Albany to Syracuse? That's Utica.
Somebody wants to know how's the meth in Utica. I couldn't tell you.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Have you tried meth in Utica this past weekend?
Maybe once.
Yeah, but Utica does have a fashion week. I know May Richards was doing a fashion week. She did it over at the new place there by Roger's new place down there.
I heard that was a great success too.
Yeah, you should team up with May.
Yeah.
May's a friend. I seen her this weekend actually.
Really?
Yeah.
We're Facebook friends, but
Are you?
not.
You guys should team up.
Yeah. One of our local designers, Kong Lee, he was also in her show.
Okay.
And he's actually in New York Fashion Week right now. That's happening right now, currently.
I was just going to ask you too. Do you go to other cities' fashion weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We there's a Rochester we've been to. That one's it's huge. We're still new, like this is technically our 5th year of having Syracuse Fashion Week. Mm-hmm. So we're new and we're up and coming, and it definitely gets bigger and bigger each year.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's good to take field trips to other ones.
Oh yeah, for sure. Taking my notes,
get some ideas. I think they're super cool. It's cool when you can make an event and make it like a multiple event. Like there's a lot of things going on. It's not just a band playing. Right. It's not just a DJ. There's things to check out and look at.
Yeah, and it gives people an excuse to dress up too.
Yeah.
It's nice to, and especially when you pair, we'll have music at each night, and it's all local musicians, which we love that too. And I love tying music in with fashion because it really is. You go out and even when you're dancing you go to a nightclub when it's Grateful Dead, you see the different clothing for that versus going to a hip hop. You see the different clothing, so it's definitely fashion and music really do correlate.
Do you dress the bands?
No, but that would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool idea. Like this band was put together by blah 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 salon or whatever.
That would be pretty cool.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And everybody's watching them, so they're going to be
There's definitely, I will say, I definitely have had some local musicians that I do hair for, and it's nice. So they'll give you a shout out, or even Nadine, I get her ready, and she put me in her CD.
She's not wearing the bunny costume.
No bunny costume, not for her cover. No.
I can see your old drummer Lenny Milano.
That's a good idea. We should get Lenny involved with you. I could see him doing it. He would totally be into it.
He's definitely a fashion forward type of guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see him doing the runway. I'm going to do the runway one day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming down.
I could see
I'm going to drop 15 pounds and I'm coming down shirtless.
I could see do something with Max Scaldone, because you're always making fun of him, saying he's like the
out of shape Clay Matthews.
Yeah, have dress him up. Dress some of these guys in bands. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be a band fashion show.
I think that'd be great.
On air meeting.
I like it. Yeah, always an on air meeting over here.
I gotta say, or I'll forget it.
I do gotta link you up with me. I think you guys would hit it off really good. Yeah. Fashion Weeks all around. And it's cool to see Utica actually picking up on the Fashion Week thing. I heard it was a rousing success over there when they did it. So, yeah. Do you do one for the holidays, too, for around Christmas time? Or
We have in the past, or I've been involved in one in the past, but no. We did a dinner one at the mansion, the Barnes Mansion, that was Nightmare Before Christmas themed, and that one was really cool. We had the characters dressed up, and they actually served the food, and that one was a sit-down dinner based, for Christmas time. Well, I think we do plenty enough.
Yeah.
We need to recoup.
Do you ever have any downtime? Do you have any Shannon time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the fun, it's fun doing these.
Yeah, absolutely. Were you going to Curveball?
Yes, I was. Mm-hmm. But then last minute I decided I was going to do my grown-up thing because of the yard. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, this weekend, Curveball, clean up my yard. And I was like, what? I can't even believe I'm thinking of those two things. But then I was like, I really need to grow up someday and be an adult. And the adulting would have been like yard work. So then I got the email from Fish, the update that they canceled. And I was like, I felt really bad for everybody.
Yeah.
But I was like, see, my adulting, this is what happened.
See, women do mature older quicker than men. Because I would have been like, I'm going to a show.
I know. I was definitely, I was going back and forth. But I knew that taking a weekend off is not really the weekend. Then you have to take the couple of days off after to recover. Mm-hmm. And that yard was not going to clean itself.
Takes me a week to recover.
Yeah.
Huge. What a week though of curveball. But I got a lot of love for fish though.
I mean, I can't even imagine what they must have felt like.
Horrible.
Like a fish out of water.
Everything was everything
Literally.
was built and ready to go. We were
the amount of money that was spent, the time,
they lost
and
so much money.
I know, I do feel, and even for all my friends that they went to the store and spent all this money on food and drinks
on the vendors too. All the money of the vendors and all the food vendors.
I know, and they overbought all that stuff to sell. And then what do you do with it? I definitely felt bad for them.
It's a shame. But I'll tell you, I got a lot of love for fish. I got paid. I got a check. They gave me a check. I was there for 4 days working my ass off. And
well, you should get paid.
Hell yeah, man.
I saw you there at the last one at Magna.
Magna Ball was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We had some fun at Magna Ball. And yeah, from what I remember. But curveball was set up so nice. They had this sphere going on.
I saw pictures.
All these balls and gloves, and they were having wiffle ball tournaments. And baseball was right up my alley. They had this whole baseball theme going on in there. And
yes.
The other thing I like is they're so interactive with their fans.
I mean, I love Gordon. He rides around in his little golf cart.
They're so interactive. They're just like hanging out, like you said, and they do these cool things. And like inside the grounds, they have like these game shows you can play and scavenger hunts and name that tune.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just some really, really cool things that they put together for the fans. Fish is the only band that can actually throw on a 3-day festival and them be the only band.
I know. That's
so weird.
It's crazy.
It's amazing. And 70,000 people will show up. And
they play like 5 songs.
No, but it was a bummer that they had to cancel a curveball. And I was bummed out about it. But
Dave's checking in. He says the beer gets released to the market, at least all he knows. He says that's how Nail got a couple few rare beers. So that's kind of cool. Did they resell the beer? I don't know.
Oh yeah, from Curveball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think there was some limited editions, and I know Sierra Nevada was doing something special too for it. And there was a bunch of, I don't know, other breweries were there. A lot of breweries and a lot of beef jerky stands.
Beef jerky.
Love beef jerky.
Me too.
It's so good.
Me too. In fact, when they closed, the one guy gave us a couple cases. Take home with us, yeah.
Did you save me any?
No, I did not. I ate them all. I was so hooked up. I was bumming Curveball got canceled. I was so bumming because I had all these hookups ready to go. I had free Ferris wheel rides. The VIP was going.
You didn't go on the Ferris wheel at all?
No.
My friends were on it before they realized it was closing down. All that excitement, the picture at the top, and then dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and then they shut it down. Everybody was just walking around like zombies, just bumming out. I thought it was like gonna riot and stuff.
Because wasn't it like right at the witching hour? Like you just.
Oh yeah, the band was sound checking.
They said they were sound checking.
They were just about to sound check before they called it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the stage was in a pond too. Like it was wet. It was raining and
that must have been a really hard decision to have made.
Well, that was a
obviously like
decision.
they said, if it was just drinking water, if it was for me personally, because I hate water, I would have been fine. But you kind of have to be able to provide water for your patrons, and
especially middle of summer,
especially for as many patrons as there.
Honestly, not even just the water. I think they learned their lesson at Coventry, and when there was more rain coming on the way, and it was the next day was nice, but like I heard Saturday and Sunday was just miserable and just wouldn't stop raining. It would have got worse.
And I take one for the team, and I used to love when I was younger, back in the day, camping in mud. I don't like that no more. I don't want to wake up in like a mud pit and splash around.
And it was already muddy and wet up there.
So that definitely helped my decision a little bit. Like, well,
after mow down, I was like,
oh my gosh,
I ruined 3 pairs of shoes that weekend.
Well, it's so funny. You'd see just one sandal like in the mud. Someone lost just one of their shoes, and they didn't realize it till they got down to where they went. You'd be like, well, that sucks for that guy. There's the one lone star.
Right.
Yeah, our tent was right by the entrance.
Was that for Modown? Yeah.
It was really neat, yeah. And it was, I woke up in a different continent. I felt like I was like it was crazy.
I never seen so much mud. Where we were set up was like in between the stage and where everybody goes up to watch the band, and people were just sliding down in the mud. And
the amount of people that you see falling and slipping around.
Pure entertainment for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Loved it. But those were the hardcore fans that are there too, the ones that are sticking it out in the mud, and the fish fans would have stayed.
Yeah,
they definitely would. You think they care?
Well, they prepared. I mean, people
water?
knew what they were getting into,
Right.
so there was definitely, and that's another thing. A lot of the money that was spent on rain gear, and they definitely were going to go regardless.
Yeah, they'll bring it back though. I see they released their Mexico trip.
Yes,
They announced that today.
I
You went last time, didn't you?
I went the past 2 years.
Did you?
It's awesome.
What's that like?
So amazing. Like, swimming in the ocean, listening to Fish live was like...
You
can't
felt like a
even-
fish in the ocean?
Yeah. I like a fish in the water.
Really?
Fish in the water.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The only thing I think which would have been a little cool if they did a day set. You know, like if they had everyone, because you got a fish towel, like the first year, and so if everybody had their towel set up on the beach and they played like a 2:00 in the afternoon set, like that would have been cool, because you're waiting all day long. Obviously, you're enjoying your day, and then you got ready and then Fish played at their normal time, 7:30. But it definitely would have been cool to see them play a day set.
Everybody got a towel?
Yeah, the first year, everyone got a towel. Last year, I think we got a Frisbee and something else. And then every morning, they would release blow-up donuts, like fish floaties. So they
cool.
would,
To hang out in the
not
pool
enough. Yeah, you'd see, like, you'd be, like, it'd be 7 o'clock in the morning. So you're either still up for the night before, or you were really waking up just to get your fish floaty. And you'd see them come up quickly fast and then just dump a bunch and then keep on their, their little scooter thing. And people were racing to get one.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Everything's inclusive too, like meals
everything.
and drinks and all that, and
Yeah, it was
a bunch of pools and
so fun.
yeah, nice.
So fun. Met a lot of really cool people from all over.
Nobody does it like them. I'm telling you, they do it up. Now I feel like every band's starting to do an excursion. Well, I'm going to Jamaica with Mo in January.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty pumped about that. I've never been on one of those. Super excited to hang out with those guys down there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But
the Dead's they're going to Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. Dead's doing Mexico and Fish is doing Mexico. I think even Dave Matthews does one too, right?
And it's so much more intimate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think
Right, 'cause
I think it was 5,000 people.
There was 5,000
Yeah.
at that one.
And
And that's small for Fish.
Oh my gosh.
Super small.
I know there's a cruise for everything.
And there's a cruise for everything too. There really is. There's the heavy metal cruise. Chris Jericho's doing his pro wrestling
I was gonna
cruise.
say wrestling cruise, there's
Yeah.
hair metal cruise,
Jam
there's 311 cruise,
Funk cruise. There's a swingers cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom. So
That
many
was good.
different
That was
cruises.
good.
Shannon. One more time before we get out of here. Plug your event, everything you got going on. You got a lot of stuff going on, so let's go right down the
All
list.
right. So first coming up, we have Syracuse Style, which is on Thursday the 13th at 7:30. Pre-party starts at 6 at Empire with food and a beverage, and that's $50. If you don't want to do that, you can still come. It's free. So still, if you can't afford the ticket, still come, show the support, show the love. Then we have Syracuse Snarl, which is October 25th.
Can you snarl for me?
Snarl. No, you do. You can do that. I'll just say it.
Okay.
Because I already get confused when I say the next.
No, there's a snarl
I,
too.
I can't do that, but I can do this. I don't want to do that.
The Billy
again. It's
Idol.
terrible.
Go ahead. We're being goose.
It's mythological monsters and creepy creatures. See, that's what the mythological. I have to say that a bunch of times because
You want to say mythological?
I wanted to say mythological, and they're like, no, that's just no, don't do that again. So
See, I can't even
see, it's I must. That's
Mythological.
what it was. Mythological monsters.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Myth creatures.
Myth creatures and myth monsters and creepy creatures.
Okay.
So that's the theme for this year's Snarl. So
What's a creepy creature?
I don't know. It's your own perspective of
Yeah, a pretty creepy creature. Hence the restraining order.
so whatever designer decides they want to do, and I think that's what's kind of fun. Because even if say somebody did Medusa, someone's take on it, if a different designer did it, would be a different way of designing it. So I think that's really cool to see how your mind works and what you're creating.
I'll come as Jared Fogle.
Ooh.
Well,
he's a creepy creature.
Now you better come now. I'm gonna be looking for you.
I'm going to come as Ted Bundy.
Trump.
Yeah, there you go. So that's on Halloween. That's your Halloween.
That's our Halloween. That's October 25th.
Okay.
So yeah, those are the 2 events coming up this year.
Awesome.
And I said we have 3 downtown salons involved in Syracuse Style: Maurice's Fortress of Beauty, Industry, Ashley Hansen's Beauty Nation, among other freelance artists. It's just really, honestly, the coolest thing is to see the hair and makeup come together with the designers, because without one, you don't have the other. I mean, the designers, their clothing is amazing, but really when you put it together with what we create with the hair and makeup, that's what makes the whole look. Mm-hmm. And I feel like over the years, we really have created such a big crew. I mean, for some show, like for this show I have coming up, we have 5 hair and 5 makeup.
You want to shout them out? Do you want to shout anybody out? Any of your
we have
designers and.
I was gonna say I'll tell you like all the designers. So we have Juliana Pastella, that's makeup, and we have Ashley Hansen, Marcella Tabar, we have Christy Monty, we have Alex Canavan, Marisa Buchner, and Natalie McGowan, along with myself. And then we have Industry, we have Michelle Rath and Rebecca Roberts. So, and what's great too is different salons, we all get along.
Yeah.
You know, I think girls are really difficult sometimes to really.
What? Sometimes?
Sometimes girls are really difficult.
Sometimes?
Especially when they're creative minds, like hairstylists.
Or if you ask them where you want to go eat.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care.
Yep. I mean, that happens with you guys too.
No, because we don't want to answer, because every time we do, you're like,
it's always the wrong answer. Yeah.
I'll always find something.
Just take control and say, this is where we're going. Why does it have to be like these
asking
asking all the time?
There? Why do I just ate there last week and I didn't like it? They burnt my toast.
No, but going back to you guys all getting along, it's not really a competitive nature. It's more of
not especially when it comes to the shows. I think that everyone really creates together, and that's what makes it such a cool behind the scenes. You know, again, working in Armory Square, you would think that people are like, oh, don't go to this person or don't go to that person. I love all the salons down there. And we do everyone has their own way of creating, and it's beautiful to see it all come together. And even with the designers, like I said, we have a bunch of new ones, which if you give me a second, Ambition Upstate, that's fairly new, that's men's designer. Then we have the American Reserve clothing, which is what Cliff owns, who's also the musician. Check him out, he's really good.
I don't shop, Shannon.
No, I'm talking about his music.
Oh, okay.
Too.
Okay, what does he play with?
It's him. He plays guitar and he
cool.
sings, and he's pretty cool.
Awesome.
And then we have the Changing Room, which is on Warren Street. I love her clothes. She's got awesome clothes. Midnight Sun, which is like a hippie store. They have like not only clothing, but they also have like tapestries and lights and really cool like candles and incense. And then Show Offs is a really cool place too. Show Offs is in the same building as Project 214, so that's menswear and then women's wear. So it's really neat to see how you go into just one door with your significant other. He can shop on one side and she can shop on the other, and that's, it makes it a little bit more fun when you're not just at a girls' clothing store and you're just, the guy's like, another store, like, okay, well, you go to that side and you go buy yourself a tie.
Now, when you do the different models and stuff, there's so many different people. Like, so do you do like business modeling, like, for like guys wearing suits or women wearing, stuff for work or something like that? Or then you got like people who are into the hip hop fashion. Do you go branch out to many different fashions? Like, how does that work?
Well, you have to pair up with what they're, like what they're selling. So obviously, like I said, Project 214 is menswear suits. So it's a little bit more of a higher fashion. So that's how you would suit, with them, obviously, you're not really styling their hair. Somewhat you are. But, so they're the ones that, I think I might be confused with the question you're asking me.
Well, because, like, there's so many different ends of fashion. Like, there's guys fashion, like you said, for suits and like for work fashion and going out, like, if you're going to go someplace
casual
or uppity, and then there's, like if you're just going out to the bar, kind of.
And I think that's what's cool about the different designers, because obviously one designer may only sell that kind of clothing, which is what you'd be going to if that's what you wanted. Like if you're going to like a festival, you'd go to Midnight Sun, and that's where you would get an outfit. You're going out to, a dinner, and you'd go to show-offs, and then you got places like the Change Room, like I said, and they have fancy stuff, but they also have stuff that's not as fancy. So you could go there and get an outfit for the daytime and then an outfit for like the nightlife. I'm trying to think of who else.
She's going to take you on a shopping excursion one day, Chicken.
Good, we'll use her credit card.
Declined.
Oh, you got the same credit card I do.
Valued customer. That's what it says on it.
All right, so Salvation Army it is.
And then it's cool because we have Cloud City Comics. So it's a comic book store, but they're also walking in our fashion show.
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so the owner, Jeff Watkins, is one of my closest friends. And so
The comic book store's in Armory Square?
Yep, it's right above Funkin' Waffles.
Okay.
And so I don't know what he's going to do. I'm kind of excited to see what he's going to put together, but there'll be superheroes. And then, so then we get to do the hair and makeup on these, on his superhero models. So that's pretty cool to see and a lot of it is production. Uh-huh. It's not going to be just like a walk. Like he'll probably put something together, make it a little bit more interesting.
So you could take his shirt off and be Captain Caveman.
There you go. You're in. Jeff, you need any more models?
Right on. There you go. I have been Captain Caveman before.
Have you really?
Yeah, in Halloween I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something. I still have the costume, too.
I'm waiting for a Captain Caveman cartoon or, like, movie to come out. I think he's, like, one of those lost characters that people forgot about.
I mean, we got to put the bug in someone's ear to
Absolutely.
do it.
I have that costume still. I got to dig it up. Anyways, actually, with me wearing it, I look like Mr. Potato Head more than Captain Caveman. But Chicken saying because I'm so damn hairy.
Oh my gosh.
I am so damn hairy. But Shannon, thanks so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
You got a link or any kind of website you want to plug or?
We just have Syracuse Fashion Week. And then you can get the tickets on CNY. What is it? Let me see. Let me make sure before I say the wrong place. I think it's cnytix.com is where you'd get your tickets. And of course, it's one of the things.
And of course, our podcast coming soon.
That I had out. Yes.
Yeah. Think about
cnytix.com is where you'd get the tickets.
Gotcha. cnytix.com.
Yes.
Gotcha. And think about the podcast.
I will. I'll definitely
fashion
think
tips.
about it.
Or maybe we could start it off as like a segment thing here on EC Radio, and we can graduate from there.
Like a fashion.
Yeah. She could give tips or something. We can have a whole segment. Let's figure out a whole segment she can do.
We'll line you up some models.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you can give like.
Are you going to do a model casting from Utica?
We could. We could do we could get a bunch of us like Pelagi, myself, get a bunch of guys together and you'd be like, all right, we're going to model you up. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Actually, you know what? I think this is a good idea.
Clean up the D.
For Pelagi, we're going to clean him up. I think we're going to give him a makeover. If anybody deserves a makeover around here, it's Alfred Pelagi.
Yep.
We got to make sure that happens. Shannon, love you, kid.
Love you too.
It was so much fun today. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
It wasn't so bad, right?
Wasn't too bad.
You were all nervous and all that, and
I get social anxiety.
Oh, you're good. You're hanging with me. It's all good. Tell the girls from Bridge Street when you go over there tomorrow I said hello too.
I will.
Please do. This is awesome.
I'll send you a pic of them.
Do that. Before we get out of here, Chicken, we got to give some love and respect out to Nye Volkswagen in Rome. Stop in their showroom, 5865 Taberg Road in Rome, and see why all their customers love their Nye VW. Mention Disruption Network. This is the coolest part of this whole little spiel that I like to give out. This is the coolest part of it. $250 off any purchase for mentioning the Disruption Network at Nye VW.
Yep.
Oh.
$200. That's like shaving the tax off, kind of type of thing.
It's a great
just
deal.
shave it off. Go in there, mention the D, mention Chicken, mention EC Radio, mention anything in relation to the D, Disruption Network, and shave off $250 off any purchase. Check out their inventory, nyvdubofrome.com. Also, love and respect out to our new sponsor. We have a new sponsor out there.
We do.
EJA, right?
Yep.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the copy yet.
No, you don't.
And we're waiting on copy, Sumner. But EJA Movers, our good friend Eddie Alsheimer.
Yep.
Good friend of mine. I've known him for a little while. And he's got the moving company going. He'll move you anywhere. He'll move you out to Colorado. He'll move you out to Bermuda. If you want to go to Bermuda, you want to live in Bermuda, Eddie will bring you there. He'll move you there. Anyways.
And it was such a pain in the ass moving it. What pain in the ass moving is. And you're like, I got beer and pizza and got a pickup truck. And I can attest, I lost my dresser and my mattress off the back end of a truck once.
Oh, no.
I'm driving, I'm like, where the hell my bed go?
Because all your friends were drunk, huh?
Right, exactly, right. So when you're beer and
your
pizza...
friends are idiots, chicken.
It's true.
That sucks. My boss was actually, she's got a truck. She's badass. And so we loaded up the truck, and I didn't realize that I had a big, huge thing of paper towels, like a 24 pack. I didn't realize it was opened. So we had that in the back, and I'm following her, and all of a sudden they start flying out.
Oh, no.
Cars are moving and dodging. She's got no idea. She's just driving away, and they're just flying all over the highway. They were there for like days, just like in random spots on the highway. People were literally dodging. It was hilarious.
My brother borrowed my
She
truck.
had no idea.
He borrowed my pickup truck to move a couple couches, and one of the couches fell off the back end of the truck.
Oh, my gosh.
He's like, oh, shit. And before he knew it, a tractor trailer came along and boom, just destroyed the couch
That's
right in the middle of the road.
worst.
I'm like, oh, great. You got my truck. Thank you.
Yeah, that stinks.
See, if you use Eddie's moving company, you wouldn't have any of those problems.
Nope. Professional.
EJA Movers.
Yep.
I don't have the copy in front of me, so I don't know what the hell I'm really talking about. But I know that he's a moving company, and he's advertising with us. We're just waiting to hear what he has to say. We're going to have him come on the show and hang out with us, too, man. We got Eddie's a good guy. He's a funny guy. So, well, that'll be good. And thanks so much, Eddie, and everybody that sponsors us.
Absolutely. And
really, really appreciate it.
Again, a happy birthday out to Nick Pasalacqua.
Yep. You need legal help quick, you better call Nick.
Yep.
So happy birthday, Nick. And happy birthday, everybody out there. So
it's everybody's birthday today?
It's everybody's birthday today. I want to remind everybody, and since it is your birthday, everybody, that you can listen to this podcast and previous podcasts at our home base at disruptionnetwork.net. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, subscribe to Twitch and YouTube and all the video streaming media services we're out there.
And for your birthday, give everybody the D and share it.
Or you can also give them the double D.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of double D, when you go home, can you share this for us? Everybody out there, please share this for us. It would help us out here and help my good friend Shannon out over here.
Yes, thank you.
As well. Thank you for coming in. This is a lot of fun. We will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I got going on tomorrow. I got to check.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what I'm going on tomorrow. We'll see you.
Circus
You know
midgets.
what the hell you're listening to? It's EC Radio.
Never you mind what I'm making. You should spend some time taking a personal inventory of what you're doing for the betterment of society.
Only on the D. Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, Don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Passalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.